Hello everybody. So we're going to do a special series today for the Twin Flames for November 11th. So I am staying in, it's Saturday evening. I am staying in and doing these videos for y'all. We're going to be using several decks. I wish I had more Oracle decks than just these two. I may buy some more this week. But we do have the Good Tarot, which we'll be using it. It's that one of like extreme positivity. The Fenestra deck, which to me is a very romantic deck. Fenestra Tarot. The 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. The Mystical Wisdom Oracle cards. The Romance Angels cards. That's the second time this could be the one came up. And then if I needed to use little clarifiers, I'll be using either this tiny Rider-Waite deck or the Celtic mini deck. But, so after I did my video about the 5,000 subscribers, one of my friends sent me this song. Now, I'm not a Justin Timberlake fan. Just to be clear. I like a couple of his songs, but I'm just not a Justin Timberlake fan. So, at any rate, she shared this song with me called Mirrors. And to me, I listened to the words and I'm like, oh my goodness, that is such a twin flame thing. So this is my little journal I keep quotes in. It's called, it says her attitude is savage, but her heart is gold. I keep quotes in it. So I went ahead and I put some of these lyrics in here. I want to share them with you because I think it's going to resonate with a lot of you that are dealing with twin flame issues. The song is called Mirrors. And remember me saying in the, if you saw the video about the 5,000 subscribers, how I talked about how your twin flame is often a mirror of you. So I'm not a singer. I'm just going to read these lyrics to you. There's quite a few of them. So if you're cross-watching and you've already looked at your sun sign, you've already sat through all this, go ahead and fast forward to the timestamp that I put down below. And you can start from there. So, and I took out some of the chorus in the middle and added it towards the end. So, aren't you something to admire? 'Cause your shine is something like a mirror. And I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine. If you ever feel alone and the glare makes me hard to find, just know that I'm always parallel on the other side. To me, that kind of spoke of that telepathic connection that you have with your twin flame. You know, you're never really, in 5D, you're never apart from them. You know, here, you are. So, aren't you something in original? 'Cause it doesn't seem merely assembled. And I can't help but stare 'cause I see truth somewhere in your eyes. Oh, I can't ever change without you. You reflect me. I love that about you. And if I could, I would look at us all the time. 'Cause your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soul, I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Just put your hand on the glass. I'm here trying to pull you through. You just got to be strong. That kind of sounds like that, you know, that when the one twin flame is trying to pull the runner back, telepathically or otherwise. And then it says, 'cause I don't want to lose you now, I'm looking right at the other half of me. The vacancy that sat in my heart is a space that now you hold. Show me how to fight for now. And I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. So, isn't that what everybody's waiting? Everybody's waiting for their twin to figure it out and come back, right? You were right here all along. And of course, you're sitting there waiting for your twin. My mirror staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside me. So that's that recognizing there really isn't anybody that's more suited to you, right? And now it's clear as this promise that we're making two reflections into one, 'cause it's like you're my mirror staring back at me. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. I can see you looking back at me. Keep your eyes on me, baby, keep your eyes on me. I thought that might be encouraging to somebody. I know it was quite a lot of a song, but, you know, go check it out. It's really kind of a beautiful song. The words for twin flames, wow, especially for the twin flame, it's almost like when you look at the lyrics and you watch the lyrics, it's almost like lyrics from the twin flame runner recognizing the union and coming back into union with the other one. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So hopefully, maybe it's of encouragement to somebody. Well done, Justin Timberlake. I know you don't watch my videos, but you know, at least I don't think you do. But you know, well done, well done. So let's move on to the readings, and because we're in Scorpio season, Scorpio will be first, and following the zodiac from there. So let's move on. Hello Sagittarius, this is your twin flame reading for November 11th, 11/11/2018. So I've shuffled the cards. We've got 3 cards on what your twin flame thinks of you or how they're feeling towards you. 3 on what's going on in their life, just so that you have an idea of what they're dealing with. Over here we have what you need to do in order to reunite with your twin flame, what the other party needs to do in order to reunite, what your purpose is, or you know, what that reuniting looks like. 3 romance angels and 3 mystical wisdom, just for some general overall guidance for you. It looks like we kind of need to move these over to get everything to fit here for you. So let's start with what's going on with your twin flame, Sagittarius. Please keep in mind this will not resonate with everyone. If it does not, please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. So we have the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. Why is this 10 of Swords here? Ten of Swords, patience, movement. So the Chariot, the 8, 10 of Pentacles, Chariot, Temperance. You know, I'm seeing, I hate to be the bearer of bad news on this one. I hope that you have reunited with your twin flame and you happen to be watching this. Because if not, it looks like they're currently right now feeling pretty happy with their life. There's, even though we have this 10 of Swords here, I'll explain that here in just a second, but they seem to be feeling pretty happy. Maybe they're dating somebody or seeing somebody. It looks like they decided to leave the past behind and move forward into the future. I do see some mental anguish though here, and the mental anguish is regarding some sort of movement towards financial security. So they may be having some money troubles at the moment. Why is this 10 of Cups here? 10 of Cups. And Sagittarius twin flame. It's life. More mental anguish. Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this was something really unexpected to you, Sagittarius. You're probably really brokenhearted. This person looks like they've either started dating somebody else or they got engaged, something of that nature, or perhaps your twin flame married somebody else. You know, twin flame unions can sometimes go for a very long period of time. I do see they're not all tremendously happy though. There seems to be a lot of mental struggles there regarding their destiny. Perhaps they feel like maybe they made a bad choice, or maybe that's going to come to them at some point in time. Now, with regards to how they view you, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Wands. They're very passionate about you. We see that with the Page of Wands. There's actually a sense of optimism with regards to you. Did you meet this person while they were already married? Perhaps. You might have met your twin flame while they were married or in a committed relationship. Because I do see a lot of optimism about the future here and about a potential opportunity with you. I also do feel that they feel there needs to be some very strong communication. With the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords, there's a lot of confidence there, but definitely regarding some sort of communication. The Two of Pentacles I normally see as work-life balance. I feel like they're looking at you and them as needing to have some sort of balance. So they feel that you both need some sort of balance. You need to communicate about something. It's like you guys need to come up with some sort of solution. And they're very, very passionate about you. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Sagittarius is twin flames feelings. The Queen of Swords can be sometimes really quite rude and direct. Maybe they feel as if you're not respecting their relationship. They're in kind of like this indecisive mode about communicating with you. Seven of Wands. It's fighting for something important or fighting back competition. Rest and relax. Yeah, they don't know if they should communicate with you. They're really in kind of like this period where they're all up in their head. They're trying to take some time for themselves and not think about it. Intuition. So they do think of you often. They think of you often. They're very passionate about you. They do find that the thought of moving forward right now is a burden to them. And there is a strong intuitive connection between the two of you. So why is this a burden to them? Why is this a burden? Because they're guarded with their emotions. They're waffling back and forth. Indecision. Indecision is just, it's plaguing their mind. Okay. Now what we have in order for you to reunite with this person, you need to have a change in your thought processes. Oftentimes with twin flames, if we work on ourselves, because they're our mirror, it also helps to work on them. And so I'm feeling like you're needing to change your thought process to one of more of a positive of this is possible. This is possible. It does bring peace and one of complete unconditional love. There's a change that you have to make in your thinking, Sagittarius, in order for the two of you to reunite. And for them, what they need to do is they need to recognize the love here. And that's not something that you can make them do. They need to recognize that you are their twin flame. Recognize the unconditional love there. Feel that sense of oneness with you. With a twin flame relationship, often that is done telepathically. I do see that the two of you reuniting will bring a great deal of healing to both of you as well as to the situation. Yeah, see here we have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. They need to recognize what you are to them entirely. We got balance. And here's the Queen of Swords again. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. They need to recognize their feelings for you. What about the Six of Air for Sag? Any additional advice on the Six of Air for Sag? Do not get into a mode of sadness. Remember I said you needed to change your thinking, that what you work on with you also helps your twin flame. If you get into this feeling of heartbreak and loss, which is what I was feeling earlier, if you get into this feeling of heartbreak and loss, it's going to repel them even more. And the reason for that is because they're going to feel that sense of loss too. So you need to be nurturing and calm towards yourself. You need to not give into this, feeling of heartbreak. You need to be very positive, very, jovial going forward. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in present moments. Definitely see that there is that need for that, because you need to work on yourself, because it'll help them to work on them. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, so don't get caught up in that feeling of heartbreak and it's all gone. And heart-to-heart discussion, that Queen of Swords energy, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Keep in mind, Sagittarius, you can't force this person to recognize their feelings for you. Only they can do that. And so it's real important that you work on you. Self-love, extremely important here. The additional advice that you're being given is to live life to the fullest. So don't let this situation stop you from moving forward. Friendship, nurture your relationships. I'm feeling real strongly that in order to help this person to get to their point of awakening and recognition of this union, that you need to really nurture the friendship that you have with this person. That's going to be very, very important going forward, Sagittarius. And cherish the memories of loved ones. So cherish your memories of this person, but don't get into that feeling of loss. The feeling of loss will kind of backfire and make things go backwards. So you don't want to do that. You want to have a feeling of unconditional love. Love yourself first, and work on the things that you need to work on for you, and it will help them to work on the things that they need to work on for them. Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful to somebody. This is very specific. So if it did not resonate with you, please check your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus signs. I will be doing all 12 signs between now and the end of tomorrow. So keep, well, the end of today, because it's now 11/11. So they will come out on 11/11. The time frame is just a little bit up in the air. So if you need to cross-watch another sign, keep an eye out for that, and I will see you soon.